6 o'clock. Let's go ahead and call F and A together. If city clerk will note attendance, we'll move on with approval of the agenda. Are there any revisions or alterations to the agenda as presented? Any objections to approval of the agenda? Hearing none, we'll take the agenda as submitted. At this stage, we'll open up for public comments. Anybody wishing to make public comment in the room here? See no one. Please note, online public comments are not taken at this time. If you have such, email them in and we will enter them into the record as appropriate. That will move on to approval of minutes dated February 4th, 2025 and February 29th, 2025. Any questions or comments in regards to the minutes? All right, any objections to approval of the minutes? All right, we'll take the minutes as presented as approved. Let's move on to consideration of claims reports dated March 10th, 2025. Chair has no questions, nor have I received any questions in email from other committee or other council members. Does the committee have any questions, clarifications in regards to the claims report? No. Considering our next one, I move cautiously. Are we okay with the approval of the claims report for March 10th, 2025? Any objections? All right, hearing no objections, we'll take the March 10th, 2025 claims report as approved and moving on to council. All right, we have a discussion item, which is a correction of claims report dated March 24th, 2025.
Yes, so we have discovered that the printout that you received from finance, and it goes beyond this. We just discovered before this meeting, it cut off 2 of the rows in the agenda packet. So we will be needing to bring an item forward to correct the record for those meetings that the rows were cut off. The numbers are all, the bottom line number doesn't change, but the columns are missing it. So we're going to need to bring an item forward, okay, putting that back into the record. So this one does this for this meeting, but we will need to be bringing another item forward, and we will bring it with multiple days next time. So we're not doing a bunch of these.
Okay. Any questions or go ahead, Councilman Christensen.
Are there any other concerns with the numbers? I'm assuming that the bills were paid properly and all of that, and there's not a concern about the validity of the numbers, just whether or not we were presented with them?
Correct. But everything went through, everything was paid appropriately.
Yeah, 2 columns that were omitted from view.
Yeah.
She's my SME, subject matter expert.
The 2 columns that were omitted from view was the invoice date and the check date. And then it was the last couple characters of the description that were out of view. So nothing is changing with the vendors, with the amounts, or any of the charges or totals.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So that's the discussion. There's not an agenda bill at this stage in regards to that?
No.
Okay. Come shortly. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your explanation was much better than his.
I tried.
With that, let's go ahead and move on to review of City Council regular meeting agenda for March 10th. Starting at 7 p.m. We'll have call to order, pledge of allegiance, approval of the agenda, public hearing, presentation, proclamation, appointments. With that, we have an appointment to the Planning Commission.
Yes.
And then on consent agenda, we have approval of the council meeting minutes dated February 24th and approval of the claims report, which we just did, dated March 10th. Okay. And then moving on to committee reports with public safety, Snoqualmie Police Department 2024 annual report, informational only. So I assume there'll be a presentation in regards to that. At this time.
There's not.
Huh?
Just information only.
Just information only? Okay.
Unless you want one.
If you, considering the last council meeting, I'll accept the shortest offering. So we'll do information only.
Yeah, if you look at the bottom of the agenda, it might be kind of nice.
All right, and then nothing from community development, Parks and Public Works, we have resolution accepting additional loan funding from the Department of Ecology. Is it just accepting I didn't ask this last meeting, but is it accepting just the additional or is it accepting the loan?
Additional, you've already accepted the other
Okay.
amount.
All right, and that comes with the agreement and pay schedule and all that. All right, F and A, we've got nothing that wasn't already on consent. Committee of the whole have nothing. We have mayor's report. Then commission committee liaison reports, department reports for the month of February, and then we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, and potentially more executive and or closed sessions.
For now.
That's why I said maybe at least 4.
Only Tuesday.
Yeah.
Any other changes or comments in regards to the agenda? Any objections to the approval agenda moving forward for next week? All right, let's take the council agenda as presented, no revisions. Move forward to council as of next week. And with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, oh.
All right. Hearing no objections, we are adjourned.